Hi, how are you? I'm Anthony from Cypher House Escape, and I'm back with some of the UMD puzzle hunt from January of 2021. Okay, meta puzzle time. I'm going to start the timer, and we're going to see how this goes. Oh my gosh, this looks interesting. National Gallery of Art. We found our professor, but what's our final project? Make sure to explore the front end and back end, visiting all the highlights from present to past. By the time we leave, what will we have done? Front, back, present, and past. And we have crossword. I'm going to put the answers in this central grid here. And we're going to use the grid above and below so that we always have a number reference somewhere on the screen as we go through. Some of the answers have enumerations, most of them don't. Of course, we're going to have to use the previous puzzle's answers in here somewhere. Alright, let's jump into the crossword. Former Maryland governor. I don't think these are enumerations. I wouldn't expect an enumeration of 2 for 5 spaces. Actually, the last Greek letter is probably going to be an easy start. Yeah, Omega's the last Greek letter. Former Maryland governor. So the governor up until 2015 was O'Malley, but that doesn't fit. Cube to an octahedron is dual, says Dragon Engineer. So O'Malley almost fits here. Melee would fit here. Is Fox OP in Melee? Does anyone play Melee out there? Melee's most powerful character is Fox, apparently, according to lineups.com. Sklype says 37 across is scope. Suffix for micro or stetho. I agree, scope sounds good there, but is this a weird one? Yeah, this is a weird one. So, like, we don't know what we're doing with these yet, but they're like shorter than the answer that should go there. Like the rightmost column of the periodic table. So would that just be noble, do we think? Fertilizer from seabirds is guano? I think it's guano. So scope, we could have like S here as well as COP. And then for O'Malley, we'd have OMAL and then LEY in this. So we have O'Malley, and that gives Copley in this square here, which you say is an artist, and we're in the Museum of Art. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That's probably what we're doing. 11 down is Geosis, Sklypes. Jenny says lawyer's abbreviation is ESQ for Esquire. Interesting. Persian Gulf country is Qatar, right? 17 down is Dodge, says Sklypes. We also have Liari got 6 down, or 6 across is Ernst. Sklypes, 30 across is New Orleans, but probably just Orleans. And Liari says 33 across is Combe. Krillis, 16 across is probably Steph. Guard Curry of the NBA. 21 across, honest type. Abe, I think. Honest Abe. The body's main artery is aorta. Palindromic cry. Oh something oh. Oh ho? Oh no? Oboe. Uwu? Is it a W? Liari says 12 down is ASMR. Okay. Genre often paired with mukbang. 38 across is Connery, says Liari. Suze should be 9 down, says Sklypes. Sense to court sounds right. And Liari says 41 across is Fro. Nickname for a cold dessert with yo. Froyo. Dragon Engineer 48 across is Satire. And Jenny says 43 across is Shay. Michelin Guide ranking is stars. Fish that form gardens. Is it eels? Eel gardens? Whoa. Here's an eel garden. 39 across is thread, says Krillis. 43 down is sensei. Yeah, that was the martial arts, I think. Martial arts teacher. So it looks like we're going to get the EI here, and in between is ENS. Scrubber could make sense. So we'd have RUB in here, which would give us Rubens. So we have 2 painters. Dragon Engineer says 40 down could be art. Output of those in 7 of this grid cells. Sounds right. Okay, so I'm starting to have an idea of what we're going to do. If there's 7 artists in the grid, but basically if there's 7 artists, we have 7 rows of our final grid here, and we have to index basically each one twice for the across and the down clue, and the number that's in the parentheses. Scorer. And if 13 down is plebeian, so is Cole, C-O-L-E, painter? Yes, Thomas Cole. So 65 across, we have S-A-F-A, and then vid at the end, and if that crosses with D-A, we have David. Burrowing African mammal. Is it meerkat? 39 down. Place to drink and eat. Tavern. So we have V-E-R, Vermeer. Okay, and we now have D-E from decor up at the top here. Somebody said earlier gaseous, right? Edgar Degas, yeah. So that gives us Cassatt. We now have our 7 artists. We have 7 previous answers, right? And we have this grid down here. Degas, Cole, Copley, Rubens, Cassatt, Vermeer, David. So 7 artists. We have 14 spaces here. I probably should put the enumerations here that each of the answers came with, right? I'm going to do the across first and then the down second, just in case that matters. I'm going to also bring over our answers from previous puzzles real quick here, because we're going to need those. Okay, so Degas has a painting called Girl in Red. Do they have a painting with seeing in it? So like these could be cluing 2 different paintings, because all of our answers are 2 words. In the highlights of the actual National Gallery of Art, I see a painting from Rubens with lion in the title, says Dragon Engineer. Peter Paul Rubens made Daniel in the Lion's Den. Yeah, and it looks like they're modeled after Barbary lions. So is that what we're going for? So we probably need a year for that, right? But if it's just like the second name is in the painting somewhere, like if we found Degas had dancer earlier, what is the first word? Like, what purpose does the first word serve? Trying to find specific paintings is hard. Half of these guys have paintings with study or dancer in the name. Yeah. That's why I'm wondering what the first answer has to do with this. Cole had a painting called The Voyage of Life. It looks like Rubens might have had one called The Voyage of the Queen at Pont de Sea. For some reason, I searched for Vermeer with Voyage. Just Voyage. And Milkmaid came up, which looks a lot like Maiden. Skypes found 4 paintings of Cole's that have Voyage in the name. I'm liking Dragon Engineers making a good case for this National Gallery of Art idea. Okay, yeah, let's go off of this page. Okay, Edgar Degas, Little Dancer, age 14. Cole's The Voyage of Life, yeah, and that's 1842. Watson and the Shark, okay. Girl with the red hat. So we need Cassatt, which is the boating party. The Emperor Napoleon in his study at the Tuileries. Now, sort from past to present, or present to past, because present's on the left. So like currently I have these sorted by across is the left column and down is the right column, but we probably should swap those to be front and back. For Cassatt, the down clue gave us the CASS from Carcass, and the across clue gave us platters. So the 6 should come before the 2, I think. If I've interpreted this correctly, we need to index into these paintings with these numbers and just put them into this grid. I see male, echo male. Maybe we index the associated answer instead. Okay, let me try bringing in the answers. Surape Mamilu. You have to sort them first, didn't I? Isn't this the sorted version? Oh, sorting the answers! Oh, Anthony. What is wrong with you? Ugh. Disgusting. Copley had the shark painting. Who had the Voyage? Cole had the Voyage. Okay, let's try this again. Like that never happened. Prime Galleries. Let's try that as the answer. Prime Galleries is incorrect. We're an hour and 37 minutes in. What is this then? Does that mean take the prime numbers up here? P? No, that doesn't look right. The shape of the gallery? Okay. I think I see what you're getting at. So let's bring up a map of the National Gallery of Art. So here's the map of the galleries. So perhaps we take these prime numbers. They match up pretty well, don't they? Okay, prime galleries, huh? Let's start with 2. 2 is here, so that's the B. Yeah, I think 11's the Q, and then we have the U. So we have Baroque. 31 is this G, it looks like. 37 is this I. Broke out Ginevra. I just realized that, like, 49 is a particularly long gallery. Should I be taking both of the A's? 41 was doubled too, says Krillis. So these are doubled, but they have the same letter. So maybe it's just like, you just take an N. But, like, this one's doubled too, but they both have an A in it. So 67 is the E. Again, it's a doubled gallery, but it has a double letter. So I think it's Ginevra Day. 83 is C. Again, doubled, and they doubled the letter. So that's Broke Out Ginevra Day Bensi, which is a painting. This is the Ginevra de Bensi, which looks like what we are... the Rammer also had it. Bensi. Solved. Baroque out Ginevra de Bensi. That puzzle took us 1 hour and 49 minutes. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was a great meta. And the craziest part is that that's only the warm-up round to the rest of the puzzle hunt, which is down here. I don't know if I'm going to do the second part on stream. The main thing that I gotta see is if there's any other puzzle hunts coming up that I might be interested in doing on the stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody in chat who helped me through the UMD puzzle hunt, both in this stream and in the previous streams that I've done. Let me know what other puzzle hunts you'd like to see me do in the future, or what other puzzle content you'd like to see. Have a great day, everybody, and as always, happy escaping.